So, welcome to our evening meditation. I'm Sarah Beth. I will be your guide. Let's spend the first minute or two making sure that we are comfortable, cozy. Grab your blankets, your pillows, your fur babies, anything you need to kind of create this little Zen nest, removing as many distractions as you can. And as you make a little space for your physical body to rest, make a little space to rest the emotions of this summer that you might have been feeling and dealing with and experiencing. So once you feel safe and settled, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes or just gently place a covering over them. Of course, you can stay seated, but you'll probably enjoy laying down just a little bit more. But always choose what's best for you. So, since there is a storm outside, I thought tonight we could start with alternate nostril breathing to balance our breath, balance our bodies, our nervous systems, and just help us ease the transition from summer into fall. So if you've never practiced this before, we're just going to start inhaling through the left nostril. You can leave your hands down by your sides, or if you want, just take your pointer finger or thumb and block off that opposite nostril. So you're just going to go back and forth. So up through the left and down through the right. Inhale right. And exhale left. And just move at your own pace. I'll tell you when to release the breath. But think about lengthening the breath, making it smooth. Breathing in kindness and optimism and strength when we want to set boundaries in our lives to protect our energy and our resources. So with each inhale, feel that expanding in you, that capacity to hold all those different things. And just keep alternating from the left to the right and the right to the left. Once you have the basic breath mechanics down, perhaps move your attention right in between your eyebrows. That third eye point, your intuition center. And as you inhale the breath, imagine it kind of moving up to that point. And there's just like a little sparkling star-like light, like a flash of lightning, which kind of fits the vibe right now. Just this vibrant jolt of light. With each in-breath, you go up and then down. It's like you're hitting the target right in between the eyes. And just play with that. Just a few more times, drawing the breath and your attention right to the forehead, and then back down and out. Just see that little lightning bolt or a star-like flash or like a shooting star, just this jet of light right in your mind's eye. Final round here. So gently let your regular breathing cadence return. And as we start to move in a little deeper to our meditation, I'll invite you to create your own mantra with the information that you shared with me. Just something simple like, may I be, and then fill in the blank. May I be patient. May I be kind. May I be forgiving. May I be understanding. May I be calm. Anything that speaks to you. Just create that short little phrase and then repeat it in your head 2 more times, just so it starts to sink in, like the rainwater starting to just go so deep into the soil. It's just saturating the soil. The same with these short, powerful phrases. So now we'll move into progressive muscle relaxation. So we'll start with the whole body. So on your next inhale, just tighten and tense all the muscles, the face, the arms, your core, your glutes, your legs, your feet, tight, tight, tight. And then exhale, just melt into a puddle. Let the weight go. And then just observe the sensations that come flooding in. Maybe there is one particular area that stands out. Just send some kind attention to that area. So keeping with that alternate sides, I want you to tighten and tense your right arm. So the whole arm, the hand, the arm, the shoulder, and also your left leg. So going in that diagonal. So squeeze your left leg, the foot, the thigh, the glute, squeeze. And then exhale, let the stress go. And then just feel your right arm and your left leg. What does it feel like now? Maybe it's tingling or warm. Just be with the sensations. Now moving to the left arm and the right leg. So tighten and tense the arm first, then the leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Opposite sides, hold. And then let it go. And then notice what arises to the surface of your awareness. What jumps out, and pay attention to it. So final 2 rounds. Now you're going to tighten and tense just the right side of your body. So the face, the arm, the shoulder, just moving down that whole right side. Squeeze so, so tight. Let out all the stress. And then let it be gone. Let it melt. Let it dissolve. Let it wash away like the storm that we're experiencing right now. Let it cleanse your whole being. Spend a minute just observing, being the witness. And then our final side, the whole left side, the head, the shoulder, the hand, the ribs, the hips. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way down to your toes. And let it go. And then come back to that little seed mantra that you created. May I be blank. So since it is the 29th, now I will invite you to start counting backwards from the number 29 and move in the direction of 0. It is very likely your mind will wander off or you'll lose the count. That's fine. Once you notice, just start back and I'll tell you when to stop counting. With each exhale, feel your body relax like 5 more percents than before. So you're just getting progressively more relaxed. Your body is heavy. Your mind is releasing any weight, any burdens. Your whole being is softening. Just keep counting. Body and mind so calm and relaxed. Wherever you are in your count, gently let it go. So I'd like you to bring to mind the image of just a big puddle, just a big puddle. And maybe you have your rain boots on, and I want you to just jump in the puddle and maybe think back to the sensations that might have brought up when you were a kid or young, and you're just not so worried about getting soaking wet. You're just so joyful to jump in these puddles and just see this big splash, that feeling of freedom. I bring up the puddle jumping because today I read a quote from We the Urban that said, surround yourself with people who push you to grow. Stagnant water breeds mosquitoes. So before we jump in the puddle, it could just be still, untouched, unmotivated. And then it's just a breeding ground for pests like mosquitoes. So what in your life right now is helping you grow, is encouraging you to strap on your rain boots and go jump in a puddle, take a risk, do something spontaneous, do something fun, do something freeing for yourself? And if you haven't done anything lately, don't beat yourself up, but moving forward, what is just one simple thing you could do to stir up the water in you, stir up your creativity, your passion, your gusto for life again? Sometimes we just need a push. We just need that word of encouragement or a friend saying, hey, come do this thing with me today. We just need that little extra boost to get us, from staying still into jumping into the puddle. And if you're anything like me, we tend to be in our minds. We tend to overanalyze and over critique and just see if you can practice dropping into your heart, into your feeling center. When was the last time you felt that freeing sensation, like a child jumping in a puddle for the first time, or splashing in the water, just a big grin on their face? When was the last time you had a big grin on your face? And just make note of it. Even when we're struggling, we all have a few things, a few people, a few resources that can lift us out of anything. So quickly scan your body. And next, I'll guide us through just a body scan. Whether you like the image of like a water droplet splashing on you, or if you like the lightning bolt, or just a little sparkling star. As I call out different points, just overlay that on top of each area of your body, infusing it with whatever you need. You know, courage, speaking your truth, saying, no, I can't do that right now. No, that's crossing a boundary for me, or being kind and understanding, whatever it is. So, like we did in our breath work, start by moving your attention right in between the eyebrow center. Whether it's a splash, a spark, a sparkle. Just a bright little light, a flash of light. And then move to your heart. Maybe there's a puddle that you need to jump into there. There's some stagnant water that hasn't been touched, or something you haven't been paying attention to. Go jump in that puddle. Shake the water up. Don't let those mosquitoes grow. And then move to the top of your right shoulder. Top of your left shoulder. Right elbow. Left elbow flash of light. Right wrist. Left wrist. The entire right hand. The entire left hand. The entire right arm. The entire left arm. Back to the center of the chest. Find those puddles. What have you neglected? What have you not seen? What has been pushed aside? Third eye center. Activate your intuition, your wisdom, your higher self. Top of your head. Let that space open and expand. Moving your attention down the entire spine. So from the head all the way down to the tailbone. The whole spine lit up, lightning bolt flash from the crown down to the base. The whole spine illuminated. Move your attention now to your left foot, the whole left foot. And the right foot. left ankle, right ankle, left knee, right knee, left thigh, right thigh, left hip, right hip, the entire left leg, the entire right leg, the midline of the body, that center channel from the base all the way up back to the head, this time the front of the body, that center line, lightning bolt, flash, or a splash. Back to the heart. Can you be more loving towards yourself and everyone else, because we're all going through it right now? So the more gentle you can be with yourself, hopefully you can reflect that back and share that energy with others. The right arm and the left leg lit up, flash of light. Left arm and the right leg, flash of light. The whole right side of your body. The whole left side of your body. The whole body. The front, the back, the sides, the whole body, sparkling, twinkling, bright. And see if you can feel your body being breathed. See how your body breathes all on its own. You don't have to force, you don't have to make it do anything. It just naturally breathes on its own. Let your body and mind deeply rest. One more time, repeating that little mantra that you created, may I be blank. Planted at the core of your consciousness, in the most fertile soil, nurtured by this storm, the rain we so desperately needed. What sparks joy in your spirit? How can you actively go after more puddles? Feel the breath flowing through your body, purifying, cleansing, a whole body reset. With each breath, feel as if you start to rise from the depths, just floating towards the surface. Body feeling lighter now, no longer weighed down. And as you get closer to the surface, you see the sparkle of the sunlight reflecting off the surface of the water. And you follow the light with each breath, lifting up from the ground, the bottom of this body of water. And you follow the light, and it lifts you out of the dark waters. Keep following that light. See the dance on the surface. And then when you finally make it and you lift your head up, you take this deep, deep cleansing breath, and there's so much more space in your lungs. And you feel that cool breath, the cool air just filling you now. That fresh mountain air entering your body. And gently start to make your way to shore. Maybe it's a rocky shore or a sandy shore. All that matters is it feels solid beneath your feet. Maybe you just shake the water off your hands. Feel it dripping down your skin as you give yourself a big hug. Just wrapping your arms around yourself. Just being grateful that you took time to practice. As you let the imagery dissolve, come back into your physical body. Just gently start to wiggle your toes, your fingers, unless you want to drift off into sleep. Just slowly coming back. Maybe you curl up on one side in that snuggled hug position. Just letting the rest go. So either choosing to stay exactly as you are or returning to a position where you can take just a few deep breaths. Let's all breathe in together through both nostrils. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. And again, fill up and send it back out. Final time together now. Inhale. A little hold at the top. Let it go. Notice how your body feels. Just spend a minute noticing the energy dancing through your body in the form of thoughts and feelings and sensations. Gently bringing your hands either over your heart or into that prayer position. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be peaceful. May you prioritize rest. Namaste.